What's going on, everyone? It's Jow Horton the Toy Soldier. Thanks for checking me out in the new year. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas and a safe and joyous New Year. So what we're looking at right now is my DC Universe Classics. This is my lantern shelf. And then down here is my Justice League Unlimited shelf. So if they've been in the Justice League Unlimited, they're up here. And then down here, I've started new guys. So my video didn't load for a majority of the Legion of Doom right there. But I'm building the Legion of Doom, the New Gods, and the Crime Syndicate of America. So, yep, they're completed almost. I'm switching out that Martian Manhunter. I got some stuff. So basically, I'm going to do this unboxing video and hopefully fill up some people in these slots. So, let's get to it. Alright everybody, first off, something very cool I found, which I'm excited to show you guys, is this. It is called Spider-Man Rock Reflections of a Superhero. Did you know that there was a rock opera based off Spider-Man? Written in 1976, 75? No? Neither did I. So I came across something and saw it and I was like, wow, this is awesome. So basically the songs revolve around Spider-Man, and in between each song, Stan Lee does an introduction, like an intro for the next song and like an outro for the previous song. So I should say he does an outro then an intro. It's really cool, so I'm going to start it here, and we'll leave that playing in the background for the remainder of this unboxing. So here's some more. Out of the bag is... Alright. You guys know who this is? This is Steppenwolf. Jack Kirby edition. The guy from the Justice League movie with the big horns and stuff. Yeah, this is him. Then he's got his goodies. So he's a new god. So the new gods are crazy. Like, I'll put a link in the bottom here so you guys could check out a video that kind of shows off the sides of the new gods, or you know, the side of Darkseid. Because Darkseid's a monster, and he's in charge of all of them.
Battle for the universe, let's get striking. Feel the power and the force of the mightiest fight. Energy blast hit fast, our beams like lightning. Who can win a new god or the hands of a titan? I'm the king. I'm the king. Yeah, hard and pride crash like when stars collide. Feel it all inside.
Whose chair is that? Any guesses? Who does that belong to? No? It's Metron! Boom. So he's another new god. Like I said, I'm trying to put those guys together. Let's see. We'll do a quick... Is there anything I look for as soon as I undo, you know, take a figure out of the packaging? Kind of look at his head. Make sure it twists alright, sounds good. I always look right here on all figures. Look at all the joints. Make sure they're all plugged in correctly. Yep. Okay. And after that, you know, if he's not loosey-goosey, I'm pretty happy with him. I'm happy with him. I got him for 50 bucks. Usually he goes for a lot more than that. And his chair's in great condition. So I'm happy with him. Metron. That's it. Alright, this is Calibac's mace or weapon. Who's that? Well, he's this guy right here. This is Calibac. Who's Calabac? He is one of Darkseid's kids. He is also a new god. This was a Build-A-Figure through the DC Universe Classics signature line. This is how he looked off of the Superpowers line, I believe. But this goes for him right here. And now Calabac is happy with his weapon. Dr. Impossible! Who is he? Can you guess? He's a new god. He's also a new god. And these guys are... They're members of the fourth dimension. They're just insane. Like, Darkseid, these are all his people. Like, Darkseid's humongous. He's the size of... He could hold planets in his hands, you know? So these guys... New gods are no joke. Where they come from, the size of their planet, the size they are, they're right next to the source wall. Why? Because they're so big and their planet's so big, it's right at the edge of the universe. Like, so yeah, the new gods. That's who I'm putting together, and he is one of them. All right. Brayton farting on a name. It's right here. She is a Green Lantern, DC Universe Classics Green Lantern. And I got her for a fairly cheap price off of eBay. We do our quick overview, quick look over. She looks pretty good. I love her little accessories, those are awesome. Cool. Another lantern to go on the Green Lantern shelf. Any lantern I could put on my lantern shelf makes me happy. I do like that. This is Gorilla Grodd. As his leg falls off. This is Gorilla Grodd, and who is Gorilla Grodd? He's a telepathic ape, and he's a member of the Legion of Doom. So he goes with my Legion of Doom guys. So right now, I'm trying to build my Legion of Doom. New gods. I want to get a set of Metal Men. I'm not going to start them from the very beginning because that's too expensive. I see them go for sale for like $100 when some of those guys sell for $75 alone. Metal Men, New Gods, and the Crime Syndicate of America. And there's only a couple additions to those guys. I needed the Decent Martian Manhunter, the Third Earth Martian Manhunter, and I got the movie Cyborg with the face all covered up to be my grid figure. Okay, this is Brimstone. As he falls apart as I open him. Alright, how's that? Alright, he's a Build-A-Figure from the DC Universe Classics. And he's not technically a new god, but Darkseid made him with a Techno Seed. So Darkseid made him, so he's going to stand next to Darkseid as a product. And I figure he's a product of new gods, so he might as well be considered a new god or a machine of new gods, of the new gods. So that's what he's going to serve as, is the machine of the new gods. Is Animal Man. I needed him for Justice League. I'm about to redo my Justice League shelf again, and hopefully be the last time. I know every time I talk about the DC Universe Classics, I say I'm done with it, and then I have to buy another person. But here's Animal Man, and hopefully he's it. Let's do our quick once-over. Okay. Everything looks good. Paint looks good. Let's see. He stands well on his own. Cool. Alright. Cool. So this is the DC Universe Heroes line S3 sculpt, I think it is called, of Scarecrow. There's not... Whoops. There's not really any good DC Universe Classics Scarecrow figures. The only one I can really remember is the Yellow Lantern one. So I needed one for my Legion of Doom, so boom. This is the one I got for the Legion of Doom. The only thing that he really lacks is an ab crunch. But other than that, let's see. Let's push his foot on a little bit. Looks like his foot's coming up a little. Okay, all those look good. Look good. Alright. So another member of the Legion of Doom. Alright, we got 3 more packages left. Alright. This is an insect person. His name is Forager. He is from I think it's Apocalypse. And he's a new god. He's an insect new god. He's some insect people. So he goes on the new god shelf. He's a new god. Okay. Everything looks good. He feels good. Awesome. So this guy is not a cheap figure at all to get. His name is Light Ray. He is a new god also. He was like 60 something, $61, $62 just for him. And he's got a very loose head, but it holds a pose. Wow, that's loose. Yeah, see how it just moves? Yeah, that's a bummer. Especially for such an expensive figure. I mean, it holds a pose. So I guess it's not that bad. Oh, there it goes. Things that you tell yourself right when you spend $60 on a figure. Alright, so this is Light Ray. So his head isn't the best. I don't know, what should I do? Like, with something like that, what do you put for eBay thing? That's a $60-something figure. Do you think they should have put loose head? They didn't say anything. Oh, great condition, you know, da-da-da. What should I leave? What should I put for feedback? You guys let me know. Ah, cool. So this is the one that I'm going with for my Injustice League, my Martian Manhunter. They say it's the Earth 3-1 is the version on him, but this is basically what he looks like. Maybe right here. If I can find anything, it'll be right here. But that's what he looks like for the one that goes or belongs to the not Injustice League, but the Crime Syndicate of America. So sweet. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking me out. This is what we got in on this little unboxing. This is part of my, you know, my Christmas gifts too. So yeah, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a great New Year, and thanks for checking me out in the New Year, and look for many more videos coming for you from me. Take it easy, everyone.